Adrianna Younge's father is still mourning his daughter's tragic death and is passionately advocating for justice. Reports have emerged that the owners of the Doubleday Hotel, where Adrianna Younge's body was found, have fled Guyana amid growing outrage in the country. The residents of the hotel owners, along with the hotel itself, were previously set on fire by the residents in wake of anger towards the authorities for negligence and false claims. As per reports, Adrianna's father is actively voicing for justice. He has pointed out the authorities for their negligence and holds the hotel owner accountable for his daughter's death. He has pointed out that Adrianna was allegedly abused by the owners who bribed the police officials to share false information. Family and close relative of Adrianna Younge has refused to accept government-appointed pathologists to perform the autopsy on the young girl's body. The family has demanded that they will hire an independent pathologist. They don't trust the government. The government has lost their trust. Parents Amicia Simon and Subriana Young made their demands as they met President Irfan Ali and stated that they will not settle with proposal of having a Barbadian expert to perform autopsy. The president posted saying that this evening I had an emotional encounter with the parents, family, and friends of Adrianna Younge. I reassured them of our unconditional support, love, and prayers as Guyanese. I reiterated what I said earlier. Every aspect of this case will be investigated comprehensively. And this is the president here meeting with, I believe, the father and the mother and family members of Adrianna Younge. Condolences to the family. The family is yet to announce the names of their preferred pathologists. However, the government has announced that they will cover all the costs associated with the same. Following his visit with the family members, the president said that inconveniencing citizens will not help Adrianna in any way. So in other words, he's saying causing riots will not help Adrianna in any way. But she's dead. She's gone. And the family want justice. That's what it's about. It's not about helping Adrianna right now. It's about getting justice, Mr. President. The president said that there is no way blocking public road, burning public infrastructure, and inconveniencing citizens will help little Adrianna's cause or those interested in the truth. These actions, he said, are now politically instigated and will not be accepted. They are unlawful and unhelpful, and action will be taken, President Irfan Ali said. See, people seem to forget that Guyana had some of the largest rebellions in the Caribbean. There was one in 1823 dealing with the British colony. The Guyanese people, when they're ready, they pull together. They still have that fire in them. Not all of them. The vanguards do. And I want those vanguards to know, not just in Guyana, but in Haiti, in the Virgin Islands, in Jamaica, that you are not alone. They want you to believe that you are no longer, that all of you have died out. All of you has conformed, has fallen in line You have been tamed. That is what they want you to believe. So what Ali is doing here in saying that, hey, we are all Guyanese, that is a nice, clever choice of words. But before there was a Guyana, we were a people. There was a people. And you are still a people. Because when your country is not standing with you, you still have yourself. Remember that your roots run deeper than Guyana. Long before the existence of Guyana, your roots was there. And your roots is connected throughout the Caribbean. That is why it is so ignorant when I hear people say Guyana is not a part of the Caribbean. Geographically, of course, it is not. But as it pertains to the people, the culture, and the history, our lineage, Guyana, Suriname, Belize, Panama, Brazil, much of these countries are part of us. So kudos to the Guyanese people who stood up and reminded them that, look, when things like this happen, swift actions must be taken by the government. And also, even more importantly, swift actions must be taken to avoid these type of situations. And just as importantly, people going to think twice before messing with the children of the Guyanese people. They're going to think twice because they don't want their hotels burnt down. Now, if they know that we were connected across the Caribbean like that, they will think twice. The orange man in the States will think twice about some of the things he is saying towards the Caribbean, because they have businesses, investments in the Caribbean, and they don't want their investments to be tampered with, destroyed, or hurt. Believe that. So by Guyanese people standing up, they send a message that, hey, you better think twice. You better think 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before you raise a pinky on one of these little girls and boys.